My mother pitched my duffel at my chest and said, "Get lost, loser." No hug, no half smile, just sleet in her voice and a front door that clapped behind me like I'd never lived there. Have you ever come home hungry for love and been treated like air? 10 years in uniform, dust storms, sirens, stitched skin, folded flags. I didn't expect a parade, but I didn't expect that. I stood on the porch while snow salted my lashes. Kyle peered through the window and snorted, "She probably wants money." My father, Don, drifted down the hall, mute as a shadow. So I left too. I grabbed the bag that had rattled through war zones, now wet with slush and my mother's venom, and caught the next bus to the only place that ever felt safe. Nana Ruth's. I didn't call, I just arrived. The door opened slow. Her hands trembled, but her eyes didn't. They found me and held. Then she asked 5 words that split me open. "Why didn't they want you?" I don't remember falling, only her arms catching me. That night, I lay beneath a hand-stitched quilt in the room I once covered with stickers. She brewed ginger tea, read psalms in a steady hush, and whispered, "I'm so proud of you, Mara." Pride didn't mend the hole, but it stopped the bleeding. I thought that might be the end. It wasn't. A week later, in bright, bitter cold, they came to her porch. My mother, my brother, my father, shivering, pale, pleading. "Please, just open the door," my mother said. I didn't. Nana rocked behind me, Bible resting on her lap like a blade. Through the screen, I watched their breath smoke. My mother's eyes darted. Kyle stared at his shoes. Dawn finally croaked, "Mara, the bank froze everything." I looked to Nana. She didn't rise, only murmured, "You owe them nothing, baby." While I sent hazard pay home, they took a second mortgage, slipped my name in as co-signer, then defaulted. The checks I mailed covered Kyle's tuition, my mother's fixes, Dawn's business patches. I came back to a debt I never touched, and a house already sliding away. One card remained. My veteran status could stall foreclosure 60 days. "You don't understand," my mother rasped. "We were trying to survive." "Funny," I said. "So was I." Kyle edged closer. "Come on, Mara, you've got a good job. Help us. We're family." Family tasted like rust. They hadn't called when my leg was opened in Mosul. Now, with the sheriff knocking, I was theirs again. "I'll think about it," I said. Their faces brightened. They didn't hear what I kept to myself. Next morning, I made a list. Not forgiveness, consequences. I booked the community center. Cold chairs, no coffee. They arrived late. I slid papers across. "Sign." "What is it?" she asked. "A debt contract. Every dollar taken from my deposits with interest. Total, $143,700. If I stall foreclosure, you vacate in 30 days and the deed transfers to Nana Ruth. You don't live there again." "This is blackmail," Kyle snapped. "This is survival," I said. They left without signing. 2 days later, they returned. My mother's hand shook. One by one, the pens carved their names, and the house changed futures. The clock started, 30 days to move. I said inspections, deadlines, and silence. Days ticked. Inspections passed. The realtor asked, "When's the final move out?" On day 21, I filed notice. The house would be auctioned. Proceeds to a veterans shelter. I didn't want the place. I wanted air. Day 28. I sent emails. Power off 6 p.m., water in 48 hours, lockout in 72. At 6:02, my mother called. I let it ring. Morning brought a knock at Nana's. Dawn stood smaller, holding a box. Letters I'd mailed from the field, all still sealed. "She said they were just you venting," he whispered. Shame hollowed his face. I closed the door. Dignity can sound like wood settling. Eviction day, 10 sharp. By 10:30, their lives sat in tubs on the lawn. I wasn't there. A crew took the only thing I claimed, a photo album of me and Nana. The rest could rot. Kyle texted, "You're humiliating us." I replied, "You did that first." The auction closed above asking. The shelter got the funds and the deed went to Nana Ruth. We didn't keep the house, we kept our peace. I bought a small place and moved Nana in. We painted the living room yellow and learned the sound of quiet that doesn't hurt. Peace felt earned, not granted. Nana squeezed my hand, warm. A week later, Kyle came with a paper bag. "Lemon poppy," he said. Mom's sick. Stage 2 liver failure, no insurance. He looked honest. I opened the door just enough to stop him. Not yet, I said. He nodded, left the muffins, and went. That night, I wrote a final letter to myself. Thank you for surviving. I blew out the porch light. I no longer needed anyone to find their way back to me.